York's oldest art museum is still burning. 3 guards have been rushed to Bellevue Hospital and are in critical condition, but no fatalities have been
Will's
reported.
stuff's gone. Police, man, there's no way that he could have beaten us back here.
Drexler's security video. It clearly shows 2 men fleeing the museum. They appear to be using rollerblades. The suspects are Caucasian, in their late 20s, and authorities are asking anyone with information to call the city's terrorism hotline.
They're calling us terrorists now.
555-0127. The Drexler is an invaluable part of this city.
What are you doing?
Get changed. My dad had a great lawyer downtown.
We got a lawyer right here.
A real lawyer.
I am a real lawyer.
Well, then stop pretending that this isn't happening, Jay. Will apologized right before the museum exploded. And by the time we get back here, all of his stuff's gone and our faces are on TV.
What are you trying to say? You think Will framed us for this? There's no reason that our best friend, the guy we lived with for 2 years, would do this.
Yeah, well, I'd be happy to ask him what he was thinking, but he's not here now, is he?
Then we call the cops and let them look for him. Come on! This is Will we're talking about.
This is Special Agent in Charge Fred Chambers. I understand I'm speaking with one of the men from the Drexler Museum video.
Yeah, this is Jay Burchell. I'm sorry, who am I talking to?
Start the workup. Thank you for calling, Mr. Burchell. You're doing the right thing by contacting us. This can only help your case.
I want to make it clear up front that we had nothing to do with the bombing. But we think a friend of ours was in the building when the bomb went off.
You think?
Yeah, his name's Will Traveler. We spoke just before the explosion. If he's alive, he might have seen something useful.
So you're saying there's a third suspect?
Yes. No.
Listen, I know how this must look, but we're not involved, all right? It was just a prank. We were rollerblading through the museum and...
Did you need to get somewhere quickly?
I told you it was a prank.
That you pulled right before the Drexler exploded?
It was an innocent joke. And I'm pretty sure that FBI procedure does not allow you to put our faces on TV
without a reasonable basis for suspicion.
I suggest you calm down, Mr. Burchell.
Bingo. Triangulation.
Got him at Park Avenue between 49th and 54th.
Running a check for Burchell and
Mr. Burchell, this is Special Agent Jan Marlowe. I was curious if you might be a lawyer.
Yes. Well, not technically, but...
Then you understand that in cases of national security, standard protocol takes a back seat.
Dad.
Son, what the hell did I just see on TV?
Dad, listen to me. I can explain, okay?
Are you still there, Mr. Burchell?
Yes. Look, I called to help, to tell you our friend was in the building. Just please check the security footage. He's 5'10", he's wearing a dark blue track jacket.
Swallow it.
Got him. Burchell, Jason, room 509, Worcester Park Hotel. Ordered 5 pizzas from room service last night.
How far out are our nearest units?
less than 2 minutes.
We'll check the footage again, Mr. Burchell. How does that sound?
Good.
Yesterday, over 10 million shares of Holloway Insurance were sold on the stock market. Do you know what they cover?
Yeah, they specialize in fine art.
The Drexler Foundation, to be exact. That means that somebody somewhere knew this was going to happen.
Is that all we have?
The rest was destroyed by the fire.
Do you see him now?
I'm afraid the rest of the footage was lost, Mr. Burchell. There's no sign of your friend.
Jay wants us to go to the cops.
That is not an option. If you're on TV, it isn't an accident.
But, Dad, we weren't involved.
That hasn't stopped the authorities from screwing this family before. You need to get out of there now. Son.
Jay.
Are those cars for us?
Burchell, this is Fred Chambers. You should come in. We can talk about this in person.
I told you, you got the wrong guys.
It's time to go.
My dad just called, okay? This is bigger than Will. People in very high places knew that something was gonna happen today. Now, we have to get out of here, out of the city.
If we run, we look guilty.
It's a little too late for that.
Someone put our faces on that TV. Someone wants us to take the blame for this. Jay, you of all people know that this can happen.
We find Will. He's the only one who can back up our alibi.
Whatever gets you out of this room.
it? Yeah, but you're not gonna let go.
We're running out of options.
We calling a bomb threat.
You're right. I don't like it.
No, if there's any chance that we're telling the truth, they'd clear out the hotel.
You two are a long way from the luxury suite.
We ran out of shampoo.
Don't worry. I ain't no fan of the police.
Look, a friend of ours is in trouble, and unless we get out of here, we're not gonna find him. And we can pay.
You ain't got enough. But I do like that watch.
It is all yours.
NYPD, open the door!
1 minute.
This leads to the basement. Take the hall to your right. It leads to the building next door.
I'm changing. Be right there.
Don't worry. It'll be fine.
Just 3 seconds. Oh, come on, guys. Give me a break.
Jay Burchill, 26, graduated Yale Law last week, top 5 in his class. UCLA for undergrad, grew up in Wilmington, California, rough neighborhood.
What about parents?
Mother, Felicia Cruz, holds multiple jobs in Los Angeles, mainly housework.
Father?
That's where it gets interesting. Sergeant Thomas Burchill served in Iraq 1992. He was court-martialed for a friendly fire incident that killed 5 men. He took his own life a year later.
It's a potential motive. Sounds like payback.
So far, we haven't found any matches for the name he gave us, Will Traveler.
We checked DMV, NCIC, credit bureaus. We're looking into Yale records.
Sounds like a decoy.
I don't think so, sir. He was panicked, but his speech pattern didn't suggest he was lying.
Come on, people, talk to me.
They got out.
We were on the phone with them 5 minutes ago.
The room was registered to Tyler Fogg.
Carlton Fogg's son?
We found Fogg's DMV picture with the Drexler footage and got a positive match.
So Tyler Fogg's on number 2.
Okay, I want a profiler running point in the field. That means you, Marlowe.
Me, sir?
Richardson's still in D.C. That makes you my senior profiler. So take Borges and check out the Drexler.
No problem, sir.
Sheehan, I want you and every available SOG looking for contacts. Captain Fitz, I want Port Authority, Transit, and MTA to lock up the island. These guys do not leave Manhattan unless I personally walk them across a bridge. Now let's go.
Your car's not here.
Are you sure?
Look, man, I checked 3 times. Now you need to leave. A lot of people coming in to get cars. Cops are shutting down the subways.
Wait, they're what?
The subways, man. Looking for 2 guys on that bombing. White, not Arab, if you can believe.
It's not here, Tyler. Let's go. Thanks.
Whatever.
They're shutting down the subways.
Great. Just keep walking.
Dad.
Tyler, what's happening?
They took the car.
Minor setback. You need to get to the Queensboro Bridge. That's the quickest way for you to get out of town and get to Elysium.
We're heading there now.
Good. You still have my black card? The one I gave you for emergencies?
Yeah.
All right, listen. The PIN number is your birthday. Find an ATM. Get out as much cash as you can. Go to the bridge directly and walk across. Call me when you get to Queens. Son?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, we're 20 minutes from getting out of here. Then the estate's a 2-hour drive.
We'll be totally safe there. It's off the grid. I'm not going. What? I left that room so we could find Will, not to run.
Will is a part of this, man. He's the one who parked the car so they could take it, Jay.
Maybe he was set up too. Did you ever think about that? Maybe somebody had a gun to his head when we talked to him on the phone. We get his picture, take it to the feds, and let the system find him.
But he doesn't want to be found.
Tyler.
Look, I know you and Will were closer, that you knew him better. But things are different now, Jay. We are the ones out on this sidewalk, not him.
Then run, Tyler.
Don't do that,
ahead.
Jay.
It'll be easier for you to get out on your own.
I don't want to go without you, Jay.